another round table as we sit at our round table. Today, we have 3 very funny comics, and we have a club owner. So everybody give it up for Walt.
Yeah.
Club owner, Jesters. Yes, in New York State. Walt, first of all, this is going to be a little different because every week the comics are talking about you guys.
Do it.
So now we're going to have you tell us. Let's start out first with you. You have a partner.
I do.
Let's say hi to your partner. Give him a little plug out there.
I do, Mike.
Yep, he was supposed to come here, but he couldn't because whatever.
Got arrested.
So if you want to talk bad about him, you can. He got arrested again.
Got arrested.
So I played your club and I loved it.
Yes.
I love it. Because I'll let you explain it, but it's not your typical club because when I pulled up, there was 3,000 kids hanging outside.
Yep.
It's a castle filled with kids roller skating, games, moms trying to chase them down, and then you have a comedy club. Yeah. How did that come about?
Well, we had an old comedy club. It didn't do too well. We decided to switch it up, so we went to the Castle Fun Center, which is a rock climbing wall and batting cages and miniature golf. And we said to the guy who owns the place, listen, why don't we do a comedy club in your restaurant and start bringing adults here? So he bought into it. And now when we have our show going on, literally there's a roller skating going on right behind it. Yeah. There's rides that people are screaming on. There's and there's a weight limit I found out for most of the stuff. I'm a little mad, so if you could talk to them because I got kicked out twice. Yes.
But that's
got a ball pit.
Yeah, and your club itself has the night in it.
The night,
shining armor. Your club has in it.
It's got like the whole atmosphere of like the castle. A castle. Yeah. It's got a night on stage where it's
night in shining armor. It's great.
It's perfect for comics to fool around with. It's got torches on the walls. It used to have, I don't know if you remember, you probably remember this, it used to have a big Jesters hat flying down from the ceiling. That's no longer there. But that gave it a little different feel to the room, so that was a lot of fun. I played there. I love it. I recommend every comic play there. It's great. He only had me once. I'm not saying nothing on the air. I'm just saying he had me once, and that was it. Actually, you had the honor of being asked the first.
I know.
Bobby Gonzo was the first,
a round of applause.
the first guy, and then he went and had a heart attack on me.
Yes.
And then he couldn't play the gig. Yeah,
that's right.
And you're the second one.
Yeah.
You're the first one.
Yeah.
Jeff Parami, I was supposed to have the Saturday he got put into the hospital with pneumonia.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So that's a bad sign, actually. So don't ask to play. Don't ask to play.
Yeah, no, you want to do it.
It's a great club. It's a lot of fun. Now, what made you go into comedy? Because you also had a radio show.
I did. I used to have a radio show on WTBQ, and that's gone by the wayside. I started doing it. I always loved comedy. Yeah. Always. I actually, you don't know this, but I used to do it years ago.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you know Tim, Andre Davis, and Eddie Stanky, and all of those guys.
Oh, okay.
So I used to do it with them in the late 80s, and it's a tough business. And then I decided that I was going to... I wanted to eat.
Right.
So
all comics do.
Yeah. So I decided to go work on Wall Street.
Yeah.
But I always had it in me.
Right, yeah.
I always had it in me.
Loved it, yeah.
So when I did the radio show, I would contact like Joey Gay on Facebook. Hey, call in, and then, Otto and George, Otto, call in. And so I'd have all the comics calling in. My partner Mike says, hey, we're going to do a fundraiser. Let's get some comics to do it. I got Gary Goldman, Joey Gay to do it. Yep. And
great acts.
The next day, he called me up. He says, hey, I want to show you this place. Yeah. And it was...
really?
Yeah. It was a room, and he says, let's open a comedy club. I was like, I'm in.
Oh, that's how... Get out of here.
That's exactly how it happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And how long has Jesters been open now?
3 years now.
Oh, that's good. See, once you make it past the first year...
Yeah.
There you go.
3 years
that's
we're
beautiful.
in business.
Who do you like what kind of comics do you personally like? What style and what kind do you like?
I personally like impersonators.
Oh, okay.
I do. I love impersonators.
Right.
Like, Bob DeBono?
Yep.
DeBono kills me. He kills me because he comes there and does comedy. I'm like, dude, do the imitations.
Yeah.
Do Jack Nicholson whisking his daughter around the dance floor. I need to see that. So I love those.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
the puppet acts I've talked to you about. What's his Pete Michaels?
Easy and Pete Michaels.
I haven't seen. We've only had Vince D'Antona, who's another guy.
Once again, oh my God! Everybody said Otto and George. I'm sorry. Wow,
I've had all my puppet guys are just dying on me.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to be a puppet guy and come to my club.
or play your room as a puppet guy.
You don't want to do that. So Vince D'Antona and
he was a great
Otto.
guy, great act. Otto was phenomenal. He's a legend. Yeah.
Those are the only puppets. So I like the puppet guys.
What are your audiences like then?
And it could be anywhere. It could be. Yeah. I mean, we've literally had Hasidic people in there on a Saturday night after the sun went down. Obviously,
pork. Really?
No, they were there. and to the comics' credit, twice they did not pick on them.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for them. God bless them. Good.
They didn't do it. They didn't need it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Now we have 3 young comics here.
Yes.
Okay. What would you tell them to get into a comedy club? We're not going to say just yours. Like for young comics, what would you recommend? How do they get into a comedy club?
The obvious answer is sleep with the owner.
Yes, all right. Write that down.
So write that down.
Write that down.
No, the answer to that is, and I'll tell you, this is God's honest truth. Just keep bugging the. Can we curse?
Yeah.
Keep bugging the shit out of them.
Really?
You know who did that to me? Tommy Gooch. And now Tommy Gooch is one of my favorite comics.
I see him all the time listed on your club.
Yeah, I love Tommy Gooch. I use him many times.
He's a good guy.
As long
Him
as
and Vicky
Vic.
Potato.
Yeah, as long as Vic lets him go.
Yes.
But he kept bugging me and bugging me and bugging me. I kept blowing it off and blowing it off. And then one night I said, you know what? I'm going to give this guy a try.
Yeah.
And I loved him.
All right. See, I wouldn't think that. I figured if you bugged somebody, because I just say be persistent, and just call it, be nice and stuff like that. So you're just saying, just keep calling you, keep asking, and keep leaving the veils. Is that what you're saying?
He didn't leave me a veils. He just said, I'd love to play the club.
Right.
And I didn't know Tommy Gooch from a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Just like I know you because you're Bobby's daughter.
Yeah.
But I don't know you guys,
Right.
and I would just keep hitting me and hitting me and hitting me, and then that one day when I need somebody, I might I may say, let's give
now,
it a shot.
do you want to see? Like, do you want to see a clip from them, or?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, just even what I get a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube links.
Right.
I just do it, and I got to be honest, a lot of them really suck.
Yes. Oh yeah.
They do, and I'm not going to say they don't. They do. So you just go past it, but
right.
Now,
did you see Tommy Gooch first, or you just because he kept bugging you?
I didn't.
Say that's yeah.
I
All right,
didn't
so don't
see
send
Tommy.
him a link. Just keep bugging him, and then
If you want to send it, send a good link.
yes.
Yeah. But Gooch. I don't know why Gooch seemed to be a. You know who else did it?
Who?
Robin Shaw. Do you know Robin Shaw?
Yeah.
Robin Shaw kept hitting us, and then one night we said, you know what? Let's give this girl a shot.
Right.
And then she did, and now I use her one. Actually, she's gotten too big. I can't even use her anymore.
Isn't that funny? Yeah. That's weird about some comics. They'll be bothering you, and then sometimes it's too late for us to use them because they do hit it big.
Yeah,
and you don't. And if just because there's so many comics, you don't get to see everybody. And Mike is a great guy, so I want to say hi to Mike. He's a great guy, and now, you guys, do you want to ask him anything? We'll start with you. Do you have any questions or no?
First of all, where is Jesters?
Chester, New York.
Oh, Chester, New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been at the Italian Villa.
Yeah.
It's literally about 11 miles away from that.
Cool. All right.
Closer to the Route 17 quick way.
And I was going to ask you, what's the percentage of women to men?
Oh, good one. Yeah.
It's
Look at his face.
No, I'm just. I'll be honest. It's probably
3%.
95% men and 5% women.
That's why I asked.
Right. Yeah, and I could count on probably 1.5 hands how many women headliners I've had at the place.
Yeah.
And that has nothing to do with me choosing it. I have a booking agent that does it.
Right.
And there are certain people. I'll tell you who they are: Carol Montgomery, Sheila Kay, Lisa Landry.
Right.
There you go. See, I didn't even need 2 hands.
Yeah.
No, there's probably other ones. I mean, there's other features and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
you have a question?
I do.
Uh-oh.
You said to just keep annoying, and well, what is the most annoying thing a comic does to a booker?
That was my question. I was going to... Darn it. Okay, that's a good question.
The most annoying thing that a comic does to a booker. You know what? I don't think that... Nothing bothers me.
Really?
Yeah, nothing bothers me.
You are. I happen to know you as a friend now too, and everything.
Yeah.
You are a nice guy.
Yeah.
And that's very strange because you have a lot of club owners that have all these rules and all these things they hate. So all right. So is there any? So nothing really bothers you about it? Like,
nothing bothers me.
What about being late or canceling or?
I don't really have a lot of cancellations,
Okay.
and I'm very lenient with that. I mean, if somebody comes to me and says, let's be honest. I mean, nobody's coming to see Sheila Kay.
Right.
Right. They're buying the experience of Jesters Comedy Club.
Yes, they're coming for the show.
They're coming for the show. Yeah. So if Sheila says, "Hey, listen, I got a job that can pay me twice as much as what you're paying me. Can I go do that?" I'm like, go. go do that, and I'll just fill in with somebody else because the people coming are not coming for Sheila K. They're coming for the Jesters experience.
You're a good owner and smart because most owners get so angry because they really believe they're coming for a certain person, but they're not. They're coming for Bananas. They're coming for Tainville. They are. Yeah. Half of them don't even know the names.
They don't even know. And when they leave, they won't know after that either.
Right,
but to answer your question, nothing bothers me. I mean, the only thing that would really bother me is if somebody was really cocky and they were like, I'm going to kill this crowd, and then they go up there and just bomb.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, I can't even believe I took a chance on this person, you know? And, you know, there's nothing worse than saying, hey, give me 12 minutes, and then at 7 minutes, flashing the lights and get off the stage.
Yeah.
You know, that's the worst.
Yeah.
But otherwise, even then, I'm like, and I'll say to them, hey, you did great, you know.
Yeah.
I'll lie to them. I'll lie to them, really. I will. I'll lie to them.
See, I told them that, too. I always said, because, like, a lot of comics would come to me after and say, Gonzo, why aren't I going back to this? You know, your friend booked me at this club. Why aren't you going back? I did really great. And the owner said I did great. And they don't realize owners are just going to say, yeah, you did good. And I always tell them to test this. If they have you back, then you did good. Otherwise, don't, you know.
Yeah, no, I do. I'll never say. Who's ever going to say, "Hey, you suck tonight"?
Right.
I mean, nobody's ever going to say that. If they do, they shouldn't be in the business. I don't think, at least.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't. No. Question.
What do you prefer, clean or dirty material?
Oh, good.
I don't. To me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Just
to the audiences, I just like when we had Otto.
Yeah.
Otto's probably the dirtiest person we've had there.
Yes.
And we put on the website, for mature audiences only.
Right.
You know, if somebody, like Patty Roseborough, she's very dirty.
Yeah.
If we were ever to get Patty, I would put the label on there, like for mature audiences only. Otherwise, everybody is, pretty clean. They're, they have innuendos and they do go a little edgy, but for the most part, they're not filthy like Richard Pryor filthy.
Right.
So,
right.
So I don't have a preference. That's the answer. I just don't have a preference.
Just make them laugh.
Yeah.
That's it.
If you make them laugh,
I'll never. You know who we had this week? Coach.
Oh, get out of here! I have him
Coach
this weekend.
Tom Whiteley. Yeah, he started off a little slow, and that was because I think Brian Chakotay did very well in front of him, and then he picked it up, and by the end, he literally sold out every one of his hats.
Oh, really?
And he told us he's never done that before.
Really?
Yeah, he sold out every hat he had and little cat hats.
No way.
Yeah.
And a little history, I also started his hats. The person who makes his hats. So we had done that because he was selling the hats and we needed somebody to make them. And
which is a blind Korean woman, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, for two cents an hour.
2 cents an hour a hat.
So it's
and he gets Reebok sneakers with those too.
That's funny.
That is something, because we won't mention names now, but my friend started making them, and then she's just made a business out of it, and because he does sell a lot of hats, and I don't know, it's just a little piece of cloth, and he's funny because he goes this, the hats are $10, and I'll sign them for 10.
Yeah, but then he prints because he has to print his name on there because the fabric doesn't allow for the Sharpie to sign.
It's so thin and so it's just
like hat, right?
It's a regular. If it's a man, the hat
It reminds me of a baby.
kind of looks like a baby's bonnet.
Yes.
Yeah, baby bonnet. Right?
And he has many colors. He has blue and light blue.
But he got very lucky because I've been doing fundraisers, and I give a percentage of the ticket to the fundraiser.
Oh, beautiful.
And this one was the Chester football team, who next week is going to Syracuse to play for the championship.
Oh, okay, cool.
So they were all there in football mode, and he came out and literally we're taking a bus up to Syracuse,
you can't give anybody.
Everybody's got their hats they're going to be wearing on the bus.
Serious?
Yeah.
And he was a real football coach.
Yes.
I mean, so he coached high school and he coached college. So. He's a football fanatic. So
I paired that up for a reason.
Right. Right. So, now, when you have an MC, how long do you want your MCs to do? Because right now they're all MCs.
MCs.
Yeah. So how long?
I've been sometimes going with them, sometimes going without them, depending.
Yeah.
I usually have them go from 8 to 10 minutes, sometimes 12 if I know who they are.
Yeah. And then each guy does 45 minutes.
The headliner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The headliner does 45, 50 minutes.
Right.
So if I don't go with an MC, then I'll just go up to MC, talk to the audience, throw a couple T-shirts out, make fun of this one, make fun of that one, and stuff like that. And then we do 25, 30 for the middle, Right. And $45.50 for the headliner, depending on if they got him or not.
Oh, okay. You want a franchise or is
I
one?
do.
Is one? Oh, good. Okay.
I would love to. I would love to do that and just get out of doing regular work.
Yeah. What's the hardest thing about owning a comedy club?
Getting the people in the seats.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, it's just. I mean, I came up with the idea of fundraisers, so now I reach out to each organization. I say, "Hey, come! I'll give you part of the ticket," and they do the work for me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because the economy is.
It's hard. It's hard, but people don't want to. If they're going to spend money, they're going to spend it close to home, so they don't have to go.
Yeah.
And you can't drink and drive like you used to.
Nope.
I mean, I can. I can, but most people can't.
Right.
Cops are out looking.
What's the capacity of your club?
I can hold 100 in the club, but then I have a room, which we did this week, and I can hold 225.
Oh, wow. That's a nice room, yeah.
Yeah, the one downstairs.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then you get to watch all the kids running outside.
Well, you don't. You don't really see them out there.
Oh, you don't from it now?
No, you see them more upstairs than you do downstairs. They're running. I got to tell you a funny story. Rich Voss. I was very lucky to get Rich Voss one time, and he was on stage, and you literally the stage is here, and the roller. There's a wall with glass like doors, and then the roller rink is right in back of it. And there was a roller derby going on at the same time as Voss was on. So every time Voss would tell a joke, there was a whistle being blown.
Oh, that's great.
And it was annoying the balls off of him to no end. Yeah.
That's hysterical.
And he's going to be up by there somewhere in one of the clubs. And he did mention, I was at Jesters, and there was a roller derby going on behind me.
Yeah.
So those are the kinds of things. But I'll tell you what, some of the best laughs Voss got was his reaction to the whistle being blown.
Yep.
So
yeah, I really thought it was funny because I didn't know if it was a joke or not because I walked in and all of a sudden I see like hundreds of kids running around screaming and the mom's yelling at them and chasing them.
Yep.
And like you said, roller rink and this wall climbing, whatever it is, and everything.
Ball pit and right literally here's the bar and outside there's a door that separates the bar from the ball pit where like little kids are playing in like those McDonald's balls.
Go in the ball pit.
I did everything.
That would be really fun.
No, I did. I got there 2 hours early, and I said hi to him.
He did.
And I said, and I was in everything and playing, and then everybody's yelling at me, "Stop it!" And I'm climbing the wall. Get off of that, you fat! And then
that's why he's not allowed back in
I always wanted to go in a ball pit. I always wanted to go in a ball pit.
You know what? It's not like one of those ball pits where you go in McDonald's and you get everybody's germs. You're swimming around in them. This one here is like this big area where you're shooting balls at each other, and it's huge. I mean, it's not as big as this studio.
Yeah,
but no, it's pretty big.
Yeah,
it's a big.
No, it's a great, and like I said, it's cool when you pull up because it is a castle. It's and inside it's any comic will just pick and choose what they want to say about the place.
And they do. They walk around. Yeah. They walk around and they get their material.
Yeah,
that's fun.
And they get a lot of laughs from that. It's like not my career is really taking off them.
Yes,
I'm playing in a roller next to a roller rink on Route 17.
Yeah, that's hysterical. Yeah,
no, it is fun.
Yeah. All right, so now you do a game now in your stand-up thing.
Yeah.
It's called what?
Catch that catchphrase.
Now, so how does that work with the comedy?
Oh, it's terrific. We just tried it at our room in Boonton, Tracks.
Right.
And I have 2 contestants up from the audience, and those slogans from the old days like Brill Cream, Little Dabble Do Ya, stuff like that. So we did it last night, and they filled in the blank.
Right.
In the sentence. That's a point, and then they say the product.
And they got dirty. It's funny because it's just real.
Oh, it was hysterical.
And I thought the audience was better than. Except for the one guy, Dave. He was really funny.
He
didn't get anything, but he was hysterical.
It was the one with English leather.
Yeah.
And
English leather,
it
was a cologne, right?
Yeah.
Like all my men wear it or wear nothing or something. And, and they ad-libbed last night, the audience at Tracks. Right. They ad-libbed, and it was hysterical. So, I mean...
Yeah, audience participation is great.
People it was great. We had prizes. Jennie was my my Vanna White. She helps me with it. Kept
you gave out Easter
candy
or Halloween candy from 20 years ago, I think it was.
Yeah, Halloween candy. It was
Not only wasn't it Halloween candy, it was Easter candy from 20 years ago.
That's right. So that was, but they don't know. They're drunk, so it don't matter.
It was so much fun, though. We had a ball. We really did.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right, now what have you been up to?
I'm working all over Manhattan, North Jersey. I'm just getting stage time.
And you're doing a baby shower coming up.
And I'm doing a baby shower January 3rd.
Are you nervous about it?
No, I'm really excited.
Good.
I feel ready.
And you're doing it with Randy Lubo?
I'm doing it with Randy Lubo.
Perfect.
Yeah.
She has a ton of kid stories.
Yeah, she has a lot of material about her kids, and she used to be a teacher, so I thought she would be perfect.
She is perfect for it, yeah. Now, you were Jersey, California, Florida. What's the best state for comedy?
Jersey.
Yeah. Jersey rocks, yeah.
I'm a Jersey City guy. I grew up
Yeah, there you go.
I'm a
Jersey
Jersey girl.
City. Yep. Yeah. So, and there's not as much work actually out in Florida for comics.
California.
Or California.
Unless you're down south.
Yeah. And a lot of it isn't paid work out in California.
No.
It's just it's kind of like New York, where it's just a lot, you get
It's
$50
a lot like New York.
Yeah.
Very dry humor like New York, too.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got to watch that. A lot of times we get the comics that come up from the city, and they're what they call city comics.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like how you did that.
City
Exactly.
comics.
Yeah.
And, I hear that all the time. I'm not used to that. I'm used to, I guess, what do they call them? Traveling comics?
Road comics.
Road comics.
Yeah, road comics.
I'm used to those guys. And then when I get somebody who's got that dry humor, who's, the people in the city get it, I sit there and I'm like, boy.
It doesn't work in 90% of...
It doesn't.
Nope.
It doesn't.
It only works actually in New York. That's the only place it really works. Outside of that, it doesn't work. So
you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that.
I like Jersey style. I like Jersey comedy.
Yeah.
I love Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Patterson, actually. That's where I was born.
You don't look black.
or Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Well, you never saw me in the summer, though.
So that was you. That was you in Patterson. I knew there was one.
Yeah.
But no, then I moved up country to Haskell, New Jersey, when I was 6.
Sell Trax. Tell us a little bit about Trax.
Oh, Trax is a fabulous room in Boonton, New Jersey, 202 Myrtle Ave, Boonton, New Jersey. It was the original Boonton train station.
Right.
And it's still got the artifacts on the walls and signs. And the one woman who works there, Tracy, she is just restoring, the windows. And it's a very homey, nice feel. It's got the wood accent.
And you do it once a month on a Sunday?
We do it once a month. Our next date is December 28th at 8 o'clock.
So
it's
come
a Sunday night.
That's right.
Yeah, and I have pictures on Facebook if you wanted to friend me on Facebook, Margaret D on Facebook. And, I have a new page now, Margaret D Jersey Girl. So, and I'm going to be, I post our shows because we do a lot of shows.
Yep.
I photograph a lot of Gonzo shows. And I just try to put, comics out there because I'm so happy that people are supporting live comedy.
Right.
Like you probably are.
I love it.
And like when I was at Silvio's Italian Villa, and that's another nice atmosphere.
Yeah, same
it's
people.
Real
Yeah.
comfy,
Same people.
The food is delicious.
and I love it.
Yeah. Get the chicken parm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
so
good.
so Trax is just fabulous, and we're
Right.
trying to do what we can. We had a comic who was a singer,
Yeah.
and-
Right. Yep.
who sings
Oh.
beautifully.
Yeah.
And
Sunny Winters.
we had her
She's
on
great.
last night, and
She's phenomenal. They
the
love
crowd
her.
couldn't, they were
Sunny Winters.
Sunny Winters. Yeah.
One star.
No.
Sunny Winters.
Yeah.
Oh, and you could see her.
It's like
I'm sorry,
April, May.
You
Yeah.
could see her on the Bob Gonzo show
Yeah.
if you wanted
Yeah,
to
we
check
just
it
had
out.
her. She just played with Mike Marino at a very big domestic violence fundraiser, and there was like
Did they get in a fight? I
300
heard?
people.
Did they get in a fight?
No. I didn't say that, guys. I didn't say that.
I did. I said that. Thank you.
So,
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
and they were shocked, but she was great. Now, as far as your room, who do you want to have there? Like, what kind of comics that you never had, but you really would like to have them?
I would like to try like one really big name, like a national headliner, like a Jimmy Norton.
Yes.
Somebody like that, like a even like I have these dreams of like Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
And this is the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
I've heard that Jerry Seinfeld can't go 2 weeks without not doing stand-up comedy because he gets itchy. The guy's got more money than his great grandkids are ever going to. So he should be going around helping places like mine.
Yes.
Stay open, get a name.
That's right.
Really.
That's great.
That's what he should be doing.
I hope he watches this. That's very funny.
But that's the truth. What do you need the money? What am I going to give you? I'm going to give you $2,000. What are you going to do? You can take it and throw it in the street anyway.
Yeah.
Well, give him the ball pit.
Right. I can offer him a ball pit. I'll rope it off where only him and
That is true. Like Jay Leno, he's got more money than anything.
Just do it, man. Yeah. This is how you. I always said that. This is how you started in clubs like this.
Yeah.
And they're going away like this.
They are.
Yes.
So you guys need to save these for other people to do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what?
It going.
I get Jerry Seinfeld in there once. I'm on the map. Everybody knows who
everybody.
I am.
Yeah, that's what happened to Rascals, because Rascals had Jay Leno, Jerry Seinfeld, everything. And once they had those guys in, that was it. Because then everybody came coming in every week to see who else was going to stop that. And because they did do it, Damon Wayans did it, and everybody. It was just every big name did it for the same reason, you know. They were kind of close to the city, too. How far from the city are you? Like 45 minutes?
Yeah, an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay, see? You're close.
It's not that far. I mean, Chris Rock lives... Not for literally like 35 minutes.
Really?
From me. You would think just, again,
just
do you need the money? If you need the money, I'll give you the money.
Yeah, right.
That the door is.
Yeah.
But you're never going to spend the money you have.
No. And Chris Rock's phenomenal.
Yeah, and it would just, the newspapers would be picking it up, and everybody. It would just be picking it up.
I'll tell you what, the one night, Jerry Seinfeld said he was going to do a show. And he says, just whatever the door is, I don't care what it is, I don't care what ticket price. And what it was we literally told our employees first, and they sold it out within an hour and a half.
Of course.
And it was 400 seats. That's how popular they are. That's how big they are. And it was just them telling everybody, and people were saying, Jerry Seinfeld, are you serious? And they go, give me 10 tickets. And this guy said, give me 10. This guy said, so they fill it out. So, and because they don't need the money, but they do have to get on. Leno's the same way. He's got to get on. He does like 300 shows a year.
Right. Jerry Seinfeld said, I will start itching and not, I need to get on stage and perform.
Right, yeah.
All right, well, I can help you with that.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, it's just, I can't, everybody's like, well, why would he do, why?
Right,
why not?
Yeah.
Why not? You want to help out a smaller club that's trying to make a name for it. Listen, the soap, what is it, the Stress Factory?
Yeah.
They don't need it.
Right.
You know, Bananas, he doesn't need it.
Right.
Put me on the map, and then this way I can stay around.
Yeah, because Bananas is on the map. They've been around a long time. They've had a lot of the big names, you know.
One of the Bananas is still around.
Yes.
The other one's done.
Yes. The one up there in Poughkeepsie, is it?
Poughkeepsie, who knows?
Yeah. What do you call it now? What don't you like? Like if you were to tell comics right now, just say, here's something we don't like. Just tell them one thing you don't like. What do you hate? Whether it's
like material wise?
Anything like material or not tipping or not, treating the staff wrong or whatever, being late. Like, what do you hate?
I've really never had anybody that treated the staff wrong.
Yeah, good.
I've not had one person. I've heard things about Colin Quinn, nicest guy.
Nice, yeah, he is. Actually, I know him. I used to know him anyway. I haven't talked to him in a long time. He's great.
Very nice guy. He quarantined himself. Bobby Collins was great.
Yeah. Just worked with him twice. Great.
Yeah, I think he's going to be over at Carmine's.
Is he?
Carmine's in Poughkeepsie on Friday night and the Bananas on Saturday night. One thing that bothers me about don't do. There's nothing.
You're easy. Oh my God.
Yeah. There's nothing. I mean, don't you? If you're young, don't go up there and f this, f that. Yeah. Have material.
Right.
You know what? I'll give you a pet peeve
there
that I hate.
Go.
I'll give you a pet peeve.
I knew it.
And it's not bad. It's just it's when you go up on stage and you tell a joke, and then like there's a little silence, but somebody laughs, and then you point out that person laughed at the joke.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Yep.
Like just roll, just keep going. Don't point out that somebody found it funny, because you know what? The other people didn't notice it.
Right.
So just keep rolling through it.
Cool.
So when somebody does that, I'll give you that advice. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because there was a girl on Gotham that my booker, Tom, told me to look at. Erica something.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
And he asked me for my opinion on her. And that was what I said. I said, Tom, she goes up there, and when people start laughing at her jokes, like 3 or 4 people, she acknowledges that.
Right, yeah.
Don't.
I agree. I tell everybody that too, yeah.
Yeah, don't acknowledge that.
Right.
Just keep rolling, go on to the next joke, and maybe you'll get everybody with the next joke.
Yeah. Okay, sell something. We're almost done. So, actually, we are done. Sell something.
December 12th, I'll be at the Metropolitan Room on West 22nd on December 12th at 7 o'clock. So please come see me.
Okay, good. Sell something.
The Bob Gonzo Show.
Yeah!
December 17th. 17th this month.
On Comedy Mondays?
ComedyMondays.com. Watch our Christmas show.
Yeah. Good.
And Tracks, 202 Myrtle Ave, Boonton, New Jersey, December 28th.
8 o'clock.
Sunday at 8 o'clock, we'll be on.
Maybe you'll win some old candy. Who do you want to plug, Walt? Who do you want to plug?
Jesters Comedy Club. We have JJ Ramirez this weekend.
I like him.
JJ,
yeah.
And my Valentine's show is going to be we're trying to get a big name for the Valentine's show.
Yes.
So, come up and see us. I mean, if you're in the area.
Yeah. No, great club. Go see him. And now that you met him, great owner, good friend. We hang out on Friday nights at another room, and so go see him. Great time. Great room. I love it. That's it for the Bob Gonzo's Comics of the Roundtable. You guys were great out there watching. Thank you for watching. I applaud my comics and owner. Thank you very much. And thanks, Pat Marucki, our producer.
Pat.
Yep.
Thank you, Pat.
And thanks, Pat.
Thanks,
Good
Pat.
night. God bless. I love you all.
Thanks, Bobby.
It's the Mark Daisy Show, filled with gifts, fun, and surprises, and $20,000 in cash for every viewer. Well, maybe not. But we do talk about stuff and things that you might want to think about after, before, and during the show. It's engaging, at least. So come by, won't you? We're here at Facebook, on iTunes. We broadcast from VK Media right here on the East Coast, and we're part of broadbandboxoffice.com. Check us out, come by, like us, do what you can, spend some time, take some time off, sit down, have a viewing. It's happening, it's now, it's controversial, or maybe not. But we could use a couple of more viewers, maybe starting with you. Won't you?
Host of the Randy Lupo Show on Broadband Box Office. Wait, is that a tongue twister or an alliteration? Come meet my favorite people, comedians, actors, writers, spiritual people, and everyone in between. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
I'm Lou Cicenia.
And I am Daisy. And check us out at the Greater Jersey Buzz.
At broadbandboxoffice.com. broadbandboxoffice.com. Remember that. The finest talent in the world are on these microphones every month. I kid you not.
Yes, we will have a variety of different guests ranging from comedians, entertainers, singers, politicians, you name it. We're going to bring it to you with light conversation, a lot of information, but most of all, a lot of fun. Check us out at the Greater Jersey Buzz.
And you'll see Daisy, too.
And you'll see Lou.
Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm Bob Gonzo of The Bob Gonzo Show. And I'm here to introduce The Bob Gonzo Show to you. Watch The Bob Gonzo Show on ComedyMondays.com and iTunes. Once again, ComedyMondays.com and iTunes. Watch it live, or you can watch it on the archives, which means you can watch it forever. Bob Gonzo is the greatest show on the internet right now. It's the funniest, it's the sweetest, it's endearing. We have stand-up comics, we have bands, we have actors, we have people in the fashion industry. We have everything you need. So once again, the Bob Gonzo Show, the greatest show in the world. And if you watch it, you will become a better and happier and sweeter person. You. Watch the Bob Gonzo Show, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tom Ragu of the Tom Ragu Sit Down Comedy Show. You can listen to us at the Broadband Box Office, and for more information, please visit www.tomragu.com/podcast.
Hi, I'm Lisa Dascoli.
And I'm Annie Weiss.
Tune in to Talk of the Town on BroadbandBoxOffice.com.
The second Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m.
And like us on Facebook and leave us your comments.
Hello, this is Dr. Barry Prstowski. I invite you to watch Courageous Doctors, an exciting new show on Broadband Box Office about how healthcare is affecting you today.